Hi everyone, we're getting ready to do our end of June garden tour, so why don't you come along with us. We've got these are our sweet pepper varieties. They were originally behind me, but we decided to keep them in kind of more of a little localized area. We just picked a bunch of banana peppers, so we're looking for a harvesting video as well. We've got bell peppers that I'm super excited about here and over there. I'm super excited. We eat a lot of bell peppers in this family, don't we? There's some sweet chocolate peppers, which are supposed to be the world's sweetest pepper, so I'm excited to try those. And some others that escape me.
Some lucias, some bananas, some chocolates, and some sweet crunchy hybrids. These right here, the lucias, they turn red like little hearts. And a rando squash.
Here's the asparagus bed and the strawberries. They're doing great. We just keep getting more and more asparagus to pop up, so we're really excited about that. And lots of delicious alpine strawberries. They're his favorite. Alright, let's take it to the back. Here are our hot peppers. Again, there's a lot of growth. If you've been with us, you've seen just how much these are starting to really explode. These Chinese 5-color. Here we've got the red pepper. So we just picked a bunch of those and dehydrated them to make the crushed red pepper flakes that you put on pizzas and other things. Jalapenos. Sugar rush peach, which I've seen people talk about on Facebook, are like the sugar slow peach because they take so long to mature. So we're excited to try those. Maybe not me. They seem pretty spicy. Our big corn bed, it's getting huge. All this open pollination coming down to pollinate these little silks. We're gonna have a lot of corn for corn meals, things like that. We have some squash coming up, some sweet potatoes that are finally starting to really take off. You can eat these, I didn't know that, but sweet potato greens are edible, so we're gonna try some of those. Here in this squash bed, zucchinis, yellow squash, we've had a ton of those. We've had some massive ones we'll have to show a picture of. Probably waited a little bit too long to harvest those. And finally over here, the sweet melon cucumbers are finally starting to produce. We have waited so long. We didn't think that anything was going to produce. We were only seeing male flowers, so it's really exciting to see those. Here we have the Japanese long cucumbers and also our pickling cucumbers, which we're gonna do today. We're gonna pickle some cucumbers, so be looking for that video as well. Butternut squashes. We've got some really nice ones growing. Oh, here's one too. Little pumpkin gourds. These are these for eating? These are more like ornamentals, right? For decorating, stuff like that. Super cute to see those come.
They were taken out of the compost. They sprouted in the compost. And
okay.
I moved just one or two in here.
Cool. Well, they look great. Lots of purple beans. We also did a big purple bean harvest, so we're going to pickle some of those as well. This weird brassica bed that's not really doing anything. We need to go in there and clean it out. I'd like to do some like fall beets in there, maybe some carrots. We haven't fully decided. And then our most prolific bed is the tomatoes and the tomatillos. Look at these, they're beautiful and purple. They're bursting out. Now in my gardener, we watched a video from him saying that when they are ready, is to let them fall. So I'm sure we could probably pick them right now, but we've got so much other produce that we're dealing with right now, so we're gonna leave them on there just a little bit longer. Some huge beef steaks in here. We've got some that are starting to finally turn. Looks like we're dealing with a little bit of blossom rot as well. Over here we've got the pasting tomatoes, your the Romas. This one looks about ready. There's a couple in there that are about ready. Some of them are getting some of this like funky looking scale almost pattern. That's weird. Isn't that weird? So if you know what that is, let us know.
Huh, I don't know.
Our Brussels sprouts back here are just growing and growing. A couple months ago we had rain like every day for 2 weeks, and now we're having substantial amount of rain again, so it's nice for the plants because the beds are getting a nice even water, but it's also just hot and humid and there's mosquitoes everywhere. But these Brussels sprouts are loving it. And then in this last bed we have kale that I desperately need to harvest more of. I'm honestly surprised that it's still growing with how hot it's been. It's really done a great job. We have some soybeans in the back that are starting to blossom. I'm thinking we might need to not trellis them, but stake them, because they are a bush bean, but they're getting large. And then our first sunflower in our little sunflower patch back here. It's huge. Looks beautiful. To round out this tour, we're going to go ahead and take it through our trellis. We've got lots of growth in here. We've got grapes up here that are starting to get really large. And around here, of course, not quite there yet. Then our roses that are really starting to kind of die back in the heat, but they were beautiful if you caught the video last month. And then of course our favorite ending spot here at Gallup Gardens is the composter. It's getting crazy. I can see that we have a little bit of leftovers from our little daycare that likes to come and toss some stuff in. But it's really working. It's hot, not just because it's hot out here, but everything that didn't compost last year is just growing and growing. So lots of morning glories, lots of pumpkins, lots of good stuff going on here. Thanks for joining us today on our garden tour. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so that way YouTube knows that you want to see more videos like this. If you want to see what else we're doing here on our little urban homestead, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our Gallup Garden family.